Hey guys, it's Carter. Welcome back to the channel. By the end of this video, you guys are going to learn exactly how I make $100 every single day from swing trading stocks. We're going to be talking about the strategy, the mindset, the psychology of a full-time successful trader in the market. So I hope you guys all enjoy it. If you do, smash that like button, subscribe. And if you guys want to learn more about trading and swing trading in the market, check out our school. It's absolutely fantastic. We have private live streams, quizzes, lectures, a group chat, a final exam like a college class, but more importantly, we actually teach you to trade. We help you build your setup, build your strategy. It's not a get rich quick scheme. It's not alerts or anything like that. It's honest strategies that I've learned over the past 7 years. So click that link, sign up, and don't forget to use code FREEDOM for 50% off for our 4th of July sale. So sign up. It ends Friday. But guys, let's have a quick word from today's sponsor. I know a lot of you are just getting started with investing, and one app that I've been using is called Moomoo. It's super beginner friendly, but still gives you pro level tools like live market data, easy to read charts, and news all in one place. And the best part, new users can get up to 60 free stocks when you open up an account with qualifying deposit. And honestly, that's actually why I tried it. And I've been using it ever since. Check out the link down below if you guys are curious. Yes, the sponsor is Moomoo, so if you guys want to sign up with them, they're the broker I've been using for 7 years. I absolutely love them. Click that link down below and you guys can get up to 60 free stocks just by signing up. And guys, let's dive into this. Now, when it comes with day trading or swing trading, what is the goal? Well, the first thing a new trader, a beginner trader needs to understand and realize is realistic expectations. If this is your first video or maybe 100th video with day trading or swing trading, you have to know that trading is very, very, very difficult. But in order to be successful at it, you have to treat it like a job, like a 9-to-5 job. What I mean by that is you got to invest in education. You can't go into the market expecting to know everything, right? Imagine a doctor just didn't go to school and started doing surgeries. Yes, I'm sure 90-something% would fail. Same with engineers, lawyers, all of those high profession industries and fields. Trading is the exact same thing. If you fund a Robinhood account tomorrow and then you're wondering why you're not profitable, well, yeah, it kind of makes sense. So you also need to realize that if you guys make 3% per month, you're in the top 5% of all traders in the entire world. So 3% on $100 might not seem like much, but as you compound your account, that $100 can grow very, 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 very consistent. All right, enough with that. Let's talk about the best setup and strategy. We'll talk about two. We'll talk about a position that we just took and how it kind of plans out with another stock that we took here. So the stock that we traded was Tesla. Before you guys ever place a trade for a swing trade, you have to understand trends. So for me, I always look at several different time frames. Like the daily, I'll look at the 1 hour and the 4 hour. The higher up you go, so if you look at the weekly or monthly or quarterly, whatever you're looking at, the longer you're going to be in that position. That's why day traders like to look at the minute stock, because they're in that position for often minutes. Now, with swing trading, I absolutely love to look at the daily to establish trends and support here. So you guys can see in the past 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 months, we've seen great growth out of Tesla, going from lows at about 214 all the way up to about near and around the $300 mark. One of the things you also have to do is have a support. You guys can see this white line has a bunch of tendencies of getting natural buying pressure. So it hits it, we have buying pressure, hits it, buying pressure, hits it, buying pressure, and then recently hit it down here. You can see it a little better as we remove these moving average lines, which bring me to my next segment. I always want to look at indicators that I understand and believe. One of the indicators I absolutely love is going to be the RSI. The RSI stands for the Relative Strength Index. In simple terms, it pretty much just tracks momentum. You guys can see it was trading for 39, which historically anything under 40 is an undervalued point to buy most companies. You guys can see the last time it was trading for that was back in this range, and we saw great buying pressure out of it. Previous to that, right, was in here where we saw a good move. Previous to that was in here where we had that nice little spike up. So we know there's a lot of good tendencies of getting natural buying pressure. You also could look at an indicator like the MACD, but I look at that at a lower time frame for my entry point. Now, after we have that, we have a stock on an upward trend, recent tendencies of support, undervalued RSI, then we'll actually go to the lower time frame like the 1 hour chart. You guys can see that this stock was just forming just this general downward trend where it hit that white line, and instead of getting buying pressure, it was getting selling pressure. So it hit it, we'd sell off, hit it, sell off, hit it, sell off. And then recently, it started to form this nice little trend line going back up. So what we did is we set an alert right above this trend line, and once it popped up, we were able to get in on the position near and around 301. My thought process was this: removing that downward trend line and drawing out a new trend line like this, and going ahead, entering at that 301. Where is it? That 301 area, keeping our stop loss about 2% down for a possible push back up to realistic levels up here at about 330. Gave a risk and reward of about 4.6 to 1, meaning I'm risking $1 to make about $4 and about 60 cents, which is absolutely fantastic. And now, since the stock is squeezed up already past 301, it's trading near and around 306, and we're getting a lot of good buying pressure out of this position. The next set of resistance points is going to be at about 309, and we're just going to continue to move our stop loss up and up and up so we can lock in guaranteed profit. Now, let's talk about a play here that we took on Meta. Meta was a very similar trend. You guys can see that we used this same breakout strategy on Meta here, but we used the daily time frame, and it's been performing very, very well. But like I said, the higher up you go, the longer you're going to be in a position. So you guys can see the downward trend, entry point on the breakout at about 587, and now the stock has just been rallying, right? Doing very, very well, rallying on that beautiful upward trend, keeping our stop loss below like 717, which was an excellent risk and reward. And percentage wise, guys, this was over 24%, which is absolutely crazy. So you guys can see it does work, but you just got to focus on base hits, small returns, and don't expect to know everything and get rich quick. Don't forget, if you guys are watching, check out our school and sign up with Moomoo. There's a link down below, and that's the broker I was using for all my charting, my entries, all of that. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Like, follow, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Take care.